Hey guys, welcome to another MapleStory video. Today is going to be Pathfinder or Road to Pathfinder episode 5, I believe. If it's not 5, at this point I really give up on how long or what the actual specific episode is, because every episode I don't know what episode it is. Today I just wanted to update you guys on how I've been doing on my Pathfinder. Nothing too much has happened in terms of no major differences except for the fact that I reached level 225 and I've completed Arcana. Just gonna go ahead and have to do Spirit Savior a couple more times. But I think there were a few things that I do want to touch over on, at least my Pathfinder. I don't remember exactly what. I think let me take this batch out first. Put that there. So I don't remember what he was doing before, but I wanted to discuss a little bit with what I was going to do afterwards. So as you guys know, obviously for free-to-play players or people on a budget, you want to stick to using Absolute set if you want to go for the end game. That's what I plan on doing for my Pathfinder. Is this an archer glove? No, it's pirate. Okay. But I do have things like an Absolute Archer shoulder ready, and my dual blade does have an ancient bow. A spell trace fever time is coming, I think, the next week, next August, or this coming August. I think it's like the 1st or the 6th of August or 7th of August. That's the best time for me to go ahead and work on scrolling all of my Pathfinder's Absolute equipment. So for him, he's not going to go arcane ever, I don't think, because I just feel like it's way too expensive to do arcane on more than like 2 characters, perhaps. Which means it's going to go Absolute Ancient Bow, Absolute Boots, Gloves, Shoulder, and Cape, giving the full 5 set effect, and I'll still keep a decent 50 attack. I'll lose the 30% boss damage on the CRI set, but I gain 30% boss damage from the Absolute set. That's also another reason why I didn't make any efforts to scroll or to keep my Fafnir Ancient Bow or enhance it any further. I did give it a Mag Velsoul, which kind of sucks, but Mag Souls are getting cheaper and cheaper since people are getting them from Marvel, Gachapon, and just from events that Nexon hosts, like increased chance to get a Mag Soul. What else did I do? I don't think anything different happened here. I did manage to get a couple more items, like I got my Sweetwater Tattoo to Unique. Do I have a Master Craftsman Cube here? Yes, I do. I've just been trying to slowly potential all of my gear up to Unique using Master Craftsman Cubes, and occasionally if I get a Maestro Cube I would use that. That way I can get 15% dex on all of my equipment. That's also what, if you guys are trying to follow along, if you have a Pathfinder roughly around the same pace that I have, try to focus on getting all of your equipment to Unique, 15% stat, whether your Strength, Dex, Interluck. And with that alone, if you saw my Demon Slayer, you can easily reach like roughly about 25 to 30k stat, which is a respectable mid-game player, you know? It's not too much to like, it's nowhere near enough to get you to be able to do things like hard bosses. You do have to go a little further. Gotta get Legendary 21% all. At least if you're trying to go for budget and trying to make sure you have enough damage to progress through the Arcane River, then that's more than enough. So let's go and see what we get. That's not the right kind of stat we want. Alright, that sucks. That's fine though, we're still doing reasonably well. I'm at 17.3k strength, or not strength, dex. And my boss damage is still really low, mostly just because I don't have much boss damage on my weapons or my emblem or anything like that. I think I'm also missing, what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something that should be giving me a bit more boss damage. We also get more critical hit rate as Pathfinders, or just being an archer class, which is why our range is so low. With gear like this on another character, it would bring us to about like 5 or 6 mil range even. But for Bowmasters and Pathfinders, archers in general, they just have a slightly lower range to compensate for the fact that, or to balance out for the fact that critical damage is extremely high on these classes. I can show you actually right now. Do I have money? Yes. So now that I'm 225, I can unlock a couple more slots. Normally I don't like unlocking these slots because I can just level up and get them naturally, like look how expensive this one is, but I might just do it for the sake of saving myself a bit of time. Alright. Now what do I want to use? I have Glyph of Impalement, Triple Impact. Maybe I could use this, I guess. Wait a minute. I'm gonna use Rope Lift for the time being, just so I can get the hang of Spirit Savior. So that's what I've been doing for the time being. So this skill in particular, Vicious Shot, allows your critical hit rate to exceed 100%, and you get critical damage based on 26% of your critical hit rate. So if you have a crit rate of, let's say, 150%, or sometimes I see some people can get up to like 200% crit rate, I don't know exactly how, then you can easily get 52% critical damage on a Pathfinder. That's really ridiculous how much extra critical damage you can get. And just to remind you guys, critical damage is the second most important combat stat in the game, second only to final damage, which you cannot get on equipment or any other stat. Alright, let's actually go ahead and head back over to Arkel to do some node enhancements. What channel am I on? 19? Oh, okay. Channel 19 is usually where Premiere likes to hang out. Perfect trios though, how am I doing there? I think I'm doing relatively well. I've burned about 300 node stones on Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I think, is the only class in the game where you want to use every single attacking skill that you learn even from first shot, like Cardinal Deluge, then you want to use Cardinal Burst, Swarm Shot, that's all very helpful. Cardinal Torrent, Triple Impact, Shadow Raven, all very useful, and then you have Combo Assault, Glyph of Impalement. There's like, you want to use basically every skill on Pathfinder, which makes it pretty easy to get perfect trios on Pathfinder since you want, I think, 3 of each. Main 3 perfect trios, I believe, are the Cardinal skills. Then you want Shadow Raven, Combo Assault, Triple Impact, and I think the other one is Glyph of Impalement, Ancient Astra, and what's it? Swarm Shot. Actually, I have it right here, yeah. So those are the 9 total skills that you put in, and some people say it doesn't really matter what sequence you have them together, but just for the sake of keeping it uniform, all the Cardinal skills in one, and then you have the Ancient Astra, Glyph of Impalement, Swarm Shot. You could interchange the other 6 skills around if you want to, but make sure you just have all the Cardinals in one single perfect trio. What else do I have to do? There you go. Just doing a bit of touch-ups for this episode, hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, have you guys been these past couple of days? I haven't made a live video in a long time, I don't think. Last week I've been grinding out just a ton, trying to do a lot of live streaming, trying to do a lot of videos, like the good quality videos. And I gotta say, as much as it really felt rewarding to get them done, I was so tired by this weekend, like last weekend. That's why I asked for a couple of days off. I've also been playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, which has surpassed my expectations. I've had very high expectations because of the console games for Fire Emblem being very good, including the Tellius series and whatnot, and they delivered. They delivered and then some. I'm thoroughly enjoying the game. Still not too far into it though, just taking my sweet time. Am I speaking too fast, by the way, guys? I'm sorry. I just noticed I talk really fast. Right. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and really quickly craft my... Oh, hi, Royce. Level 275 coming up soon for Windia again. Trying to get my Pathfinder to max... or to my Master Craftsman and Meister so I can craft 3 cubes per day. And then my Xenon's also on his way. Where is he going? Best Bowmaster in Windia. But yeah, he's been training pretty hard. Having DC issues though every time MVP comes around. Now, try time to disenchant. By the way guys, if you didn't know, you can now right click these things to put them in the extraction table, which is so helpful. I love that. Such a good quality of life change that I wish they'd done a lot earlier. Because now it's actually really easy to disenchant a lot of things. Also, I do appreciate that you guys enjoyed the ranking or reviewing every single class of a specific type, all the thieves. And you did ask me to review the other classes. The thing is, I don't have as much on-the-job, like first-hand experience with those classes. So if I do give one, it might be factually incorrect. It might just purely be based on my limited experience with them whenever I power leveled them and whatnot. So I hope you're okay with that. I am still willing to do those videos. I just don't think it's going to be of the high. I don't think I have the expertise necessary to make those videos. But I'll still make them if you want me to. Now, back to Arcana. My Demon Slayer also is 224, and my Xenon's been coming back if you guys watch my Xenon return video, so I do have to make a video on him too. A lot of stuff to do. As well as making an equipment guide this week. There's so much stuff to do. I'm like super busy today. I'm gonna be super busy all week. Alright, let me actually... Where do I want to place Soroglyph? Normally I put it over here because it's like a lot more accessible for me. Then I'll put this here, I guess. Why not? Alright. Now let's try it again. Okay. Oh no, I did not mean to move my map. Alright, so let's see how I can do Spirit Savior as a Pathfinder. I know we have Cardinal Torrent, but Rope Lift has a much higher reach. Oh, come on, why does it keep... There's a bit of lag whenever I try to pick up the things. I have to like mash it on Pathfinder. Spirit Savior is so much easier on a dual blade. I'm not very comfortable with Spirit Savior on a Pathfinder or like a Demon Slayer. I feel like Demon Slayer is going to be terrible in Spirit Savior because they don't have... Their glide is just terrible in general. They have very outdated mobility compared to most other classes. The problem with Cardinal Torrent is that even though it's one of the most versatile mobility skills in the game, it halts all aerial velocity, which means like I can't use it to carry myself over. Alright. 1, 2. There you go. Oh, what? That was only 4? Oh my goodness. Whatever. Yeah, see, there's a bit of lag with trying to pick up the stuff as a Pathfinder. I can't wait to train in Cavern Lower Path as a Pathfinder. We have Cavern Lower Path easy as a Pathfinder. It's incredible. I saw a couple of footage with people training as a Pathfinder in Cavern Lower Path, and it's probably the best I've ever seen. You just stand in one spot and use the macro. That's it. Okay. Come on, jump over. Yep. Come on, there you go. Come on, pick up the... Oh, goodness. Get away from me! Ah! Yeah, still a bit more practice on my Pathfinder before I get the hang of it. So much easier on a dual blade. Come on, come on. There you go. And one more. There we go. And I do have to do... Oh, completion stamps. Cool. I do have to do Spirit Savior one more time. I actually enjoy Spirit Savior. I don't know why people dislike it. It's kind of fun. It takes a lot more mechanical coordination. Let's do it one more time. But yeah, just a quick, short Road to Pathfinder episode I wanted to make for you guys, simply because I wanted to keep it easy today. I have a project due, and I also have to live stream, I had to go to the gym. Today is just a whole bunch of things. I regret not making a video on Sunday actually, because I feel like I could have made a better video if I recorded something yesterday. I wasn't doing anything all day anyway. It's also becoming much more difficult and tedious to do my dailies on 4 characters, because at first it was just my Dual Blade, then my Demon Slayer, and then now it became my Dual Blade, Demon Slayer, and Pathfinder. And then I brought my Xenon back in the game, so I had to do dailies on all of them, Arcane River on all of them, I had to do 350 coins on all of them. It's just a lot of work to do. But I am trying to remain free to play from this point forward. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's not good. Crap. Whatever. But as I said, I'm trying to remain free to play for a while, because now that I'm doing hard bosses on a regular basis, I have a steady source of income. Oh god, get me away, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Ah, no! Oh, that's not good. Yeah. I'm still pretty rusty with this guy. That's not good. Okay. I average roughly about 25-ish, 20 to 25 bill a week from my bosses, just by like, you know, killing Hard Lotus, Damien, Lucid, and Will. Ow, whoa, that was close. Maybe I could still squeeze in a couple more runs. Ugh. I'm out of defense points though. Ooh. It really sucks that Pathfinder doesn't have a second flash jump. Bowmasters and archers in general only have one flash jump, which is kind of annoying because you use the first flash jump to steady your velocity and then use the other flash jump to change your direction, especially when you're gliding in the air. Ah, now I ran out of defense. Rip. Okay, not too bad honestly. How many coins did I get for this run? 26, so I missed out on 4. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I will update you on my Demon Slayer and my Xenon and my Dual Blade as things go along. For the time being, I'll see you guys again soon in the next video. Take care.